everyone, I'm Summer. I feel very privileged to be a guest on the Recovery Devon page today to bring you today's Recovery Devon Daily. I work for OrganicArts. We are a charity based in Exeter, and we've previously worked with Recovery Devon on a few different projects, including the one I'm going to mention today, so it's lovely to be back with Recovery Devon. I wanted to talk a bit about drawing and creativity in general. More specifically for those of you who don't do any art or don't think that you could even see yourself doing any art. So this might be a good one for those people out there. The charity I work for, OrganicArts, has a weekly creative social group called the Makers Group, which is the group I'm going to be talking about today. We currently have an online exhibition. So I'd love for you after this video to have a quick look at that. Try and explore the digital exhibition and take in the artwork and just have a little look around and have a feel for the art, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to be able to insert a clip of the website, so hopefully that's what you're going to be seeing next. Right, so hopefully you should be seeing my screen. We're very technical. So this is the site, our digital exhibition. And first of all, at the top here, you can see our logo, which was created by all the members of the group. I think it's just lovely the way that everyone had worked together to put their own individual letter in to make like a patchwork of all everyone's work to make up our logo. So I think everyone's very proud of that. So if you just scroll down on the main page, you come to the exhibition straight away. And there's a little bit of text up here that just says about how you can try and think of the artwork. It might be quite difficult because obviously we're not used to seeing things on a screen, and often when we see things on a screen, we're ready to move past them. We don't normally linger and really try and appreciate the image, which is what we might do if we were in, say, an art gallery or seeing it on a wall or something like that. So we'll have to try and trick our brains a little bit into thinking in a different way. And I might just talk about this first image here. So this image was created by Jackie, who is one of our members of the Makers Group. And she made this during a workshop that involved making our own paintbrushes. You can actually find a demonstration of that on our website. But it was a really lovely workshop, and we went out into nature and we collected some items and just basically like leaves or twigs or anything that we thought might make a good paintbrush. And this was actually made with a teasel, which is like a really spiky head of a plant. And then Jackie wrapped this with some fabric onto a stick so that she had a handle. And then she just dipped it into some ink and just started moving it across the page. And I'm not sure exactly if she had a plan or if she just made one mark on the page and just thought, oh, I know what I can do next. I know what I can make this into. And I just love this one because it has so much movement, and you can see the way she's maybe used her wrist or her shoulder and her arm, her whole body to make that movement all the way across the page, that's sweeping. And to me, it looks like some grass moving in the wind or like a burst of spring or something. I think it's really emotive. And again, I'm not sure if she set out to do that or if that was just something that happened while she was drawing, but I think it's just magical. And then to finish it off, she's added these red plumes of what to me look like flowers in the middle. I mean, you could be looking at this and you could be thinking, what is she on about? This just, it's just a few marks, and then if you think that, that's absolutely fine, and just appreciate it for the marks that these, natural materials have made on this page. And I think that's really something that we can all have a go at in many forms. I mean, if you just have a blank piece of paper in front of you and you make one mark, whether it be a dot or a big sweep or a zigzag or a harsh circle or anything, and I mean that's one mark that was already there, that wasn't there before, and that you've made that mark, you've created something that wasn't there. And then if you wanted to expand on that mark, keep making marks, keep it going, make it into something, or make it abstract, or I just think it really takes that first mark to make something, and then you can build off of that. And often that first mark is the hardest one to make. I mean, this is something that you can take into everyday life as well, but just picking up a pencil and making one dot, that's something amazing. That's something that wasn't there before that you have created. And I think that's something that we can all get going with drawing, really. And it's a really good way to not get your feelings out, but just start processing them. And it's often something I do is I make a mark on a page and I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? So yeah, I would implore everyone to give that a go, even if you're just drawing a little smiley face. That would make me happy. So I'm just going to go to the next picture here. And this was part of our mark making session. Similar to our logo, actually, what we did with this one is we then cut them up and we into strips, and we wove the strips together. And I think it's such a lovely thing to do, especially for a group session. Everyone's work becoming intertwined and becoming one thing, and by becoming one thing, it makes it totally different, and it elevates each individual thing by putting it next to each other. And I think that's a lovely way of showing how if we work together and bring all our individual elements, that they're all valid and they can all make something new and even more beautiful than the ones before. So the next one, yes, this is one of my favourites. This is quite a simple one compared to the two that I've shown before, but it's still as amazing. So this was done by a lady called Carol, and it's just a lino print, but it's just so bold, and the bright orange colour is so unique. I think it was definitely a hit with everyone who saw it. And in this case, it was almost the process that really got everyone involved. And the way you do lino print is so you would have the lino and you push it down on the paper, flipped upside down, and then you sort of peel it back, and it's that reveal, that sort of peeling back before you see the image, that got everyone really excited. So yeah, this brings back wonderful memories. So that's all I'm going to show you for now, actually. But if you go onto the website and keep pressing this arrow here, you'll be able to see all the other artworks in the exhibition. And there's a few different things up here explaining about the Makers Group and different things that we've been doing at home. So yeah, hopefully that's brought a little bit of inspiration to your day and encouraged you to just make one mark. Hopefully that's something you might take away and get going with. So lovely. I hope you enjoyed the website. Hopefully that brought a little bit of colour or inspiration to your day, and maybe encouraged you to get drawing a little bit, possibly. But yeah, as I was saying, if just making one mark can be something incredible, and we can all do that. Even if you don't have a pen and paper, you could use anything, a lipstick on a piece of tissue, anything. Just give it a little go, and try and invite nature into that as well, even if it's just by looking out the window and seeing something and that giving you some inspiration. Because I think bringing nature in is always something that's quite relaxing and can help us for inspiration as well. So yeah, have a little look at the website if you need some more inspiration, and let me know how you go. If you do an amazing drawing or even a simple smiley face, just post it below. It'd be lovely to share. So hopefully I'll see you all again soon, possibly with another Recovery Devon Daily, but we will see. So have a lovely day. Thank you.